I remember we were about to board into the airplane, and it was before 9/11, a terrible tragedy of 9/11. So it was the time that you could still talk to the pilot. So I'm at the door of the airplane, and I turned to the pilot who was standing nearby, and I said to him, out of respect, trying to be nice, I said to him, "Sir, good luck in this flight." All I meant was something very simple. I meant to wish him luck so we can take off and land safely. I didn't feel I said anything wrong to him. But he chose to be a little cynical, and I am thankful for his response for the rest of my life. He looked back to me and he said, "Sir, I hope you're not taking this flight with me assuming our safety is based on luck." He said, "I believe that you hope that I attended the proper school how to take this aircraft and take off and land safely. You hope I know what I'm doing. And it has nothing to do with luck. You hope I know what I'm doing." That was the $1 billion class I got for free. I went back to my seat, took a pen and a piece of paper, and I wrote it down. You hope I know what I'm doing. And our flight is not based on luck. I will never forget this lesson for the rest of my life. I will never forget this lesson for the rest of my life because this is such a simple concept. It's such a simple concept that exists and works and makes sense in every field in the universe. For some strange reason, it's not applied to marriage. It's not applied to building a family. It applies and it makes sense in every field. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, friends, do you know how long it takes in terms of education to prepare someone to be a hairdresser? If I am not mistaken, in order to become a hairdresser, and God forbid not to mess up with my hair, it takes you to get this certification 1,600 hours of study. 1,600 hours to become a hairdresser. It takes thousands of hours to learn to become a plumber. God forbid to mess up the pipes. I'm not claiming it's fun to mess up with the pipes, but in general, I'm not talking about being a doctor. I'm not talking about so many other schools that takes years to prepare you to be a pilot, to be any kind of job. But where is the school that prepares you for life? Where is the school that prepares you how to be married? And I bet you can try it your own. Go to any young couple today who are just about to get married and tell them, "Hey guys, stop for a moment, please. Are you going to get married? Did you go to school of marriage? Did you take the proper education prior to your wedding night? Do you know what in the world are you about to enter to? Do you know what you're doing?" They will look at you with the strangest face ever. They will tell you, "What did you drink? What are you talking about? I need a school to be married." Yes, my dear. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I remember in one of my seminars that I gave, I gave a 14 sessions seminar as a preparation course to marriage. And I called it, the title of this seminar was, Don't Get Married Unless You Know Why. And obviously for advertising purposes, I put the words, don't get married, in a much, much bigger fonts. And I have to admit that some people got the impression that I am against marriage. Well, I am. But with a little bit additional part of the sentence. I am not against marriage, God forbid. I'm married for 21 years and I am in paradise. God blessed us with 4 angels in our home. And we are building an incredible home. Thank God 1,000,000 times. But let me tell you, I am against anyone who is doing anything without the proper education prior to do what he does. Exactly the same way you cannot become a hairdresser without education. You cannot become a plumber without education. You cannot become a pilot without education, so on and so forth. You cannot get married before you know what you're doing. For God's sakes, why to suffer? Life in marriage can be such a wonderful life. Life in marriage can be involved with so much romance and love and joy and happiness and relax and completion and such an incredible house. And the single most important reason, the reason number one, why marriages failed in such an incredible percentage is that reason. Because people failed to take what it takes in terms of education to learn what marriage is all about. To take the proper preparation to learn what is a man, what is a woman. What is my background has to do with anything? What is her background has to do with anything? How men and women communicate. Well, they don't. How we are getting so many elements into our marriage without the preparation. What is the effect of in-laws and outlaws into our marriage? What is the impact that the economy has in our marriage? What does it mean to be pregnant? What does it mean to raise children? What does it mean to educate our kids? What does it mean to build a family? There are so many issues that can be so easily prevented, so many problems that can be prevented if we only follow one concept, and that is be ready. Just be ready. So if I can emphasize enough this point, when I'm telling you that we have to say the truth, this is what I mean by the truth.